Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I have the box that I think most people think of when they are trying to describe a subscription box. At least that's what I do when I am trying to explain to people what it is that I do over here on YouTube. It is, of course, FabFitFun. This is the winter box, which if you are a subscriber, you probably already have yours in your hot little hands. Let's see, what does this say? You made the nice list this year, and what's really nice is you get everything that's on your list because this box is completely customizable. So if for some reason you are not familiar with this box, it is a quarterly lifestyle box with 6 different categories where, yes, you get to customize, and there are so many choices, and for that reason I feel like no box looks exactly the same. I have yet to even find someone who has picked as their first primary item in each category the same 6 that I have. And then on top of that, you can get extra choices in each category for a very nominal fee. You can do add-ons, and there are so many add-ons that I usually try to avoid looking at them because it would hurt my wallet. There's refills, which are kind of like mini side subscriptions that I definitely dabble in because they're really easy to manage as well. And again, fantastic prices, because one of the things with a big funded box like this is that just in terms of scale, they are able to work with top brands and get us fantastic prices as subscribers. And so it's a really good way to try out those products at a really reasonable cost, because it is just $69.99 per quarter. You save a ton if you go ahead and do the annual subscription, which is $219.99. And I think right now my referral code is for $20 off an annual. So you can actually get 4 seasons for just $200, which is what it used to be a few years ago. But that's really, really reasonable and quite a good savings. Although I know that for some of us, putting up $200 up front is a lot. So the only, I wouldn't even call it a drawback. The main differentiator right now, besides that savings, as an annual subscriber, you do get to customize a little bit earlier than quarterly. I like it because I love customization. It's always super fun. And I know that they have a really active community as well that I should participate in more, but I don't. So here we go. Oh, this is cute on the inside. Like, I do kind of miss when they used to have like artists design the boxes and they were like glossy and full color, but this is cute. And then of course you can always turn the boxes inside out if they kind of got damaged in shipping and use that as your little treasure trove. In fact, this one looks pretty seasonal. Like, you might be able to just slap a bow on that, and that would be such a cool gift, a very generous gift. But can you imagine giving someone an annual subscription, and then maybe you tried to do your best to guess what they would want in each category, but then for the next 3 seasons they get to pick and get exactly what they want? That'd be really pretty cool. So hint, hint, if anyone wants to get me a gift annual subscription, because this box is not sent to me for a review, I would absolutely love it. So inside, you just saw that paper on top that I pulled off. They just kind of throw everything in there, to be honest. Gone are the days where everything was nestled in crinkle paper. I remember when I first tried out FabFitFun, I think back in 2015, and I think I only did 1 season, everything was like nestled in there, but there was not as much customization back then. I will say that. So we usually get a few like little inserts, mailers, ads. Oh, we have a little like scratch off. Win a $3,000 prize pack from Caraway. I never win these things, but that's fun. And then a note from the FabFitFun team, which I'm sure is much bigger than this group of ladies. It says, "This season we're grateful, more grateful than ever for you, our incredible FabFitFun community. Happy holidays from our family," and they spelled it with 3 F's, very cute, "to yours. Wishing you endless cheer, a fabulous 2025, and a few surprises along the way. XO, Katie and the FabFitFun team." All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull everything out just because in addition to my 6 choices, I did 4 extra choices. So in 4 categories, I paid the nominal fee for an extra item. I also did 3 refills, 2 of them new, and 1 of them that I keep getting, but I do appreciate that those are easy to sort of turn on and off, and then it just comes with your box. So let me see. Did I get everything out? This will make it easier, but now you can see the inside of the box. Oh, see, I missed an item. See, it's really pretty. So you could definitely turn that inside out, put a bow on it. Maybe it's a gift to yourself and you just want to slowly unpack your box through the season. That could be cool too. All right, so let's talk about my refill items. Those are the little mini subscriptions. So this is one that I always get, which is the Luo Bars. This is 4 shower steamers. You guys know I love my shower steamers. These are really strong. They work really great. I usually take them out of this resealable package and put them in a jar in my shower so that I can use them. My husband usually winds up using them before I get to them, but I love them, and they are just $9.90 for 4 of them every season. All right, then I also got, also with my husband in mind, I got these Truly Clear acne patches, which are just $8.10 per season for 72 hydrocolloid patches. Now, I don't get a ton of zits and blemishes, but when I do, they're like real ugly ones, but I find that these patches work really well to clear them up. And my husband, same thing. He doesn't get them like all the time, but when he does, they are super intense. Usually it's because he like wears hats a lot, and these work really well. Sometimes they are so invisible that I forget and I will leave the house with them on, but I figured for $8 a quarter, it's worth having them. So at some point I might have too many of them and I might go ahead and shut that little refill off, but for now, good thing to have. The other additional refill that I got was for my mom's pup. They have 2 pup box toy bundles. You always get 2 toys, and you can do for like smaller dogs, small to medium dogs, and large dogs. I did the small dogs, but these are still very large toys. So we have this crinkly fuzzy owl, and we have this rubbery, very tough rope acorn. I thought these were super cute, and so I'm very excited to take those over to my mom's house the next time I get to play with my little long-haired dachshund. I think he will enjoy that. He loves playing pretty rough with his toys. So, and that was just $12. So basically $6 a toy, and you would get new ones every season. I think that's perfect for those of you who have the little fur babies in your life. All right, let's do category 1. Now, I'm not going to share with you the details about every single category. They do all the spoilers. Catherine McCarty does a great job with spoilers and telling you all the details. I do print them out though for myself so that I know what they are, and I'm all ready because usually I am on the go on a Friday at 9 a.m., which is whatever my customization is. So I always have like a little note and I know exactly what I'm going to pick in each category. I will say sometimes I get skunked and sometimes things are sold out before I am able to get it and put it into my cart. And I'm usually there in the first like 5 minutes. So that's another reason to be an annual subscriber. And also, I just think it's nice. I know everybody's box is going to look really different, but sometimes it's nice to see certain brands that maybe you didn't select this time, but maybe next time if they make a comeback or it's another item from that brand, you'll be like, oh, that looked really good last time when Noelle had that in her box, so maybe I'll give it a try this time around. But for example, in choice 1, we had 1, 2, 3, 6, I think there were 12 different choices, so I had to go with 2 of them. So the main one that I went with, or my first choice, was this Skin Fix Barrier Triple Lipid and Collagen Activating Serum. Now, if you know me, you know I'm not great with my like skincare like regimen, but I'm all about trying kind of high value items in a subscription box. I think that's the best way to try some of those things with crazy prices. This one was not like super crazy. I've definitely gotten serums that are like over $100. This one had a $69 value. It says, incorporate this serum into your routine and set a new skincare standard for your routine. A lot of routine there. 10 active ingredients, including powerhouses like niacinamide and peptides to go to work on your skin to plump, firm, and reduce the appearance of fine lines. So yes, I will give it a try. It's got this interesting, very tall cap, but why not? And then for this particular category, additional choice pricing was $17. It went up by $1, which they have tended to do for the last couple of seasons. So it used to be $16 for an extra item. But I went for this Kate Spade belt. So I'm pretty sure they had it in black or in brown. They had it in small, medium, large, extra large, or 1XL to 2XL. It has a value of $58 because I believe that it is actually leather. It does actually have the price on there, so they're not lying. I went with black. This one, I think I went with the small, medium. They did have the sizing. I'm hoping that's big enough. Honestly, it looks kind of small. It should work, but I don't like when my belts have like a super long tail, so I took a chance. Maybe it'll encourage me, but I just thought this was a nice classic belt, and again, I got it for $17 as my additional choice, so I thought that was a good one. For the second category, we had additional choice pricing was $15. I got 2 items. For my first item, I got the iconic London Underglow Blurring Primer. Primer is something that I use. I recently started, maybe a couple of years ago, I started using foundation, especially when my rosacea was really bad. It's kind of under control now, but I still will use a foundation occasionally. And I find that a primer is, I do allow it to kind of do double duty as like a serum as well as a moisturizer sometimes, but I do like the difference when I use a nice primer. So what does it say about this primer that I chose, which has a $30 value? I mean, there were things in this category that had like a $62 value. So it says, skincare meets makeup. Your future self will thank you for adding this makeup must-have to your winter box. Once you experience this lightweight and silky smooth hybrid liquid formula, you won't start your makeup routine any other way. It creates a gorgeous soft focus blur and lit from within glow that you can either wear alone or with your favorite foundation. It also boasts a naturally derived blue light protector to help your skin stay protected during screen time. Now, I don't know about that, but I think it's real pretty and it's worth having on my very limited counter space to remind me to go ahead and use this after my moisturizer that already has SPF in it. And then most days, if I am not filming or going to go out and about, I don't actually wear foundation. So if this can be enough blurring, I'm all about it. I also, as my second choice item, or not second choice, but additional item, I got this. I thought that was really fun packaging. It's the Pat McGrath Labs Matte Trance Lipstick. It has a value of $39, which, you know, that's a fancy lipstick. That's no drugstore lipstick. But, of course, I was able to get it for 15 bucks. So inside, it has this black packaging. Let's see. They had a few different colors. I went with the deep rose. Ooh, this is fancy, kind of like goth. It says, this groundbreaking formula unlocks the secrets behind Pat's legendary lip looks. Designed to deliver pure color in one swipe, the creamy matte lipstick cloaks lips in high-impact couture quality pigments. Unique oil-infused powders in the formula ensure it feels featherweight and ultra-comfortable on lips, while also making application effortless. Swipe it on directly from the bullet for an intensely opaque finish. Paint it on with a lip brush for the ultimate precision, or press it into lips with your finger for a beautiful blurred stain. All right, so this is deep rose. I go with darker colors because I have very pale lips. I thought this was a nice color. You can see that it's very matte. I don't know, I think let's go ahead and swatch it. I'm gonna have lipstick on me now. Ooh, that's a good color. That's totally a color that I will use. And now I just have to be careful not to get it on anything else. But I usually I'm like, oh, I made it messy. And it snaps closed. Awesome. Okay, you guys, let's move on to choice number 3. I know, I spend too much time talking about all the other stuff. So choice number 3, the additional items are $14. Last time around, I think they were $13. So we got 2 items in this one too. Wow, so far I've gotten 2 items in every category. First was the Perricone MD Essential FX Acyl Glutathione Smoothing and Brightening Under Eye Cream. Whew, okay, so that came in this little box, this little pot right here. And I don't use a lot of eye creams, but I have been noticing that I have a little bit more fluff under my eyes these days, just probably from age and the fact that I'm stressed and don't sleep enough. Very, very nice though. Let's see what it says about this. $125 value. Woo! $125 value. So that's what I said. I was like, I'm gonna try it because it's in this box. I mean, everything else in this category, I think the next highest valued item was 40 bucks. Oh no, $83.94 for a digital fitness offer. It says, with results you'll need to see to believe, this brightening under eye cream has a balm-like texture that literally melts into your skin to nourish, soften, and brighten the gentle skin around your eyes. You'll be able to trick people into thinking you got 8 hours of sleep, since this balm also works to reduce the appearance of dark circles, fine lines, and wrinkles. Bring it on. And you know what I like about this? It's a fairly good size pot. You know, and I didn't spend $125 on it to give it a try. I'm really liking this color on my hands. And my second item that I got was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pen, because, you know, she is famous for brows. I have very thin brows. It's not because I overplucked them. They've just always been very thin. So I went for the dark brown. This has a $26 value. And again, I was able to get it for just 14 bucks. From your wish list to your winter box, perfect browser just a click away with this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen. The super fine tip delivers realistic strokes while adding the ultimate dimension and precision. So it's almost like an eyeliner pen. So you really do those fine brush strokes, but I thought that would be a great thing to try out. I currently use a brow powder just to give them a little bit more definition, but I think sometimes, especially when I'm going out for the holidays, I might want a little bit more, a little darker. All right, then we have category or choice number 4, I guess. It's not really categories because it's not like all home decor stuff in one category and all beauty stuff in another category. So the additional choice pricing for choice 4 was $10. I chose, again, 2 items, but both from the same company. I went with the Lemi Glow Hair Skin and Nails Gummies because I am all about that. I have very thin hair. I always want my skin and nails to be stronger. My nails are pretty strong, but I can always use a little extra help. This has a $30 value, which is basically, I think, like $1 a day. I think it's like a month's worth for this biotin and collagen with pro retinol formula, 60 gummies. I don't know if you take 1 or 2 a day. It says, we're going for the glow this winter with these gummies. The ingredients promote healthy hair, glowing skin, stronger nails, and it says key ingredients include type 1 and 3 collagen peptides, biotin, zinc, and vitamins A, C, and E, along with an ionic trace mineral complex sourced from the mineral-rich waters in Utah's Great Salt Lake. So yes, a serving size is 2 gummies. So basically this is for 1 month to see if you have noticed. Yes, this is one of those things where like I would have to keep taking them to really notice, but I feel like a month I might start to notice and see if it's something that I can actually incorporate into my routine. $30 value, like if it is working for you, that's basically $1 a day. I also got another product from Lemi. This is for health too. This has a $40 value. It's the Curb Glucose and Cravings Support Capsules. These capsules are formulated to help reduce cravings. They feature some key ingredients like wild bitter melon, green superfood blend, and potassium and more. So I think you take 2 of these a day as well. So there's 60 in here. So again, a 1 month supply. They are vegan. It says, you know, the capsule part says bitter melon and greens blend. So I'm all about reducing cravings, especially around the holidays when there is so much temptation. So I figure, you know, in the morning, add that, put it right next to my coffee station and get it going. All right, so, and I thought for an extra 10 bucks, that was a pretty good deal. Maybe they work. Maybe I keep buying them. Maybe they'll have them as a refill. That'd be pretty awesome. For the last 2 choices, I only chose 1 thing, you guys, so we don't have that much more to get through. Honestly, choice number 5 for me was like the hardest one to choose this time around. I was just kind of like, nothing was speaking to me. There were like sponge cloths and like a scalp and hair treatment. There was like a reset roller. Let's see, there was like a beauty sponge ornament. So I, instead of, because as you can tell, I use FabFitFun for the value, which you guys, by the way, for the 3rd year in a row, FabFitFun won Best Value Box in the Nobody Awards, which is our on-channel subscription box awards that we do, and I can't argue with that at all. I decided to steer away from the skincare, which is what I usually do in beauty. I went with some Sichuan chili crisp because it's delicious, and I keep seeing this recipe in my Instagram reels for this chili crisp pasta that just looks so good, and I was like, all right, well, this will give me a reason to make it. So this is a $15 value. Additional choicing, by the way, in choice 5 was just $9. So it says, 'tis the season to spice up your favorite go-to meals with this delicious chili sauce. From wings to noodles, you'll impress your guests, your family, and yourself with all of the tasty recipes you'll be whipping up. But chili crisp is kind of like an it ingredient, I feel like, the past couple of years. I've definitely used it before, especially when traveling in Asia. It's like a condiment that's everywhere. But I really like it, and I figured why not, because I couldn't find anything else in there that I wanted. So yeah, all right, let me know if you get this box. What did you choose in choice 5? For me, there just weren't that many options. There was only 9 choices versus in the other choices where there's like so many more. All right, and then finally for category 6, again, category 6 I think only had like, oh, they had 10 options. Additional choice pricing went up in this category to $12. It didn't go up from last year. I mean, it went up from choice number 5. So this was, what did I choose for this one? Oh, okay. I chose a sleep spray. Apparently I'm like all about my health. It would make sense for like the new year approaching, right? So this has a $45 value. I think everything else, there was a wine tote that had a $55 value. Otherwise everything else was in the 20s and 30s. I was like, you know what? I always try to use sleep sprays. I'm real bad about it, but I feel like if I just stick this next to the stack of boxes that is next to my bed as a nightstand, so bad. Maybe I'll actually use it. So it says, you'll never miss out on your beauty rest when you use the Rejuvia sleep spray before bed. It's an oral sleep spray designed to help you sleep through the night and have you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. So yeah, most of the time sleep sprays are just like room sprays that are supposed to like put you to sleep, and you put it on your pillow and it smells like lavender. Sleepy. I was like, maybe I need like drugs. Maybe I need like the real stuff to like knock me out. So I figured I would try it out. Again, super high value in terms of I wouldn't probably pay $45 just to give it a shot, but I certainly will choose it as my item in choice 6. But altogether, you guys, we did pretty good. We wound up with 10 items because I did 4 extra choices. And then on top of that, I got 3 refills. And I think my total box, I don't know, I think it was like, with the tax and everything, it was $92.68 additional on top of my regular annual subscription, which was already prepaid. So I spent under $100 to get an extra 7 items. Not bad, considering their values. You guys, let me know in the comments below if we chose any of the same items. I would love to hear from you, especially if I love when people are like, we chose 4 of the 6 items the same. Like, that's really cool. I think this lipstick was a win for me. Thanks so much for watching my video. I really appreciate your support in the form of likes, comments, and following me over on Instagram. I will see you soon in my next unboxing. Until then.